Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello to you and welcome back to the channel where you join me on a beautiful day at the 2018 Goodwood Festival of Speed, where I'm currently in the performance parking. So people attending the event can bring their supercars and park them here as part of the display, where as you can see, there are an awful lot of very nice cars, including one in particular that I'm quite excited to head over to see. You might just be able to spot a flash of blue back there. It's my old 675 LT Coupe. I'm going to be reunited with it, so let's head over and take a look and then just go exploring. There are a few more things I'd like to show you, including the car that itself inspired the colours for my Ford GT. Let's get over to the LT though and take a look around. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of very nice cars here. The Aventador S, the Porsche Carrera GT, there's a holographic Tesla Model X just there. Let's come up through where there are two Lamborghini Uri, not quite sure what you'd call them, one on either side. A couple of others there, Performante Spider, Aventador S beyond that, another Performante right after that, the Morgan you saw behind me at the beginning. But let's get straight then to this car, the one that I've been looking forward to seeing again, to bringing you guys back on camera. Now, I've seen it once since I sold the car to the new owner. He's been driving it properly, using it, although I'm going to point out one thing. It is sat here with the lift system up. I need to show him how to put that down. Actually, I need to have a word with the entire McLaren owners crew right now, because that 570S's lift is up, that 650S Spider's lift is up, this 650S Spider is down, 570 Spider is up, 720 up, 720 up, 720 down, the last two are both down. These guys, come on, lift system's down guys, it looks better. But let's come back to the MSO Cerulean Blue 675 LT Coupe. I think back at the time when I was ordering and then taking delivery of this car, the name MSO Cerulean Blue became a bit of a drinking game, having to take a shot every single time that I said it on camera. What a colour it is though, look at it in the sunshine here. I had to say so myself. I think I spec this car pretty well. The blue mixed in with the satin carbon fibre, the side blades, the lower parts, the stealth wheels with the polished calipers. They look really, really nice. McLaren don't offer them anymore, sadly. Then on the inside, we've got the bucket seats, the handling and powertrain toggles you can see in the middle in cerulean blue as well. But the colour is so nice. Should this be an option for the Senna? Is this what I should go for? Man, what a cool car. Awesome to see it. Now, I did promise that at some point I would try and get my LT Spider reunited with it, and we will make that happen at some point, I promise. I've been talking to the owner, but seeing it here is awesome. So let's continue a bit of a walk around and go and see what else we can find in this paddock. And believe me, well, NSX next to an Alpina Z8, next to a Z1, GTR, you can see how this begins and where we're going with it. A quick distraction and change of plans. So I just bumped into the owner of my old car. I've now got the key. I'm going to jump in, put the lift system back down, but how strange is it going to be being back inside the car that I did so many journeys and adventures with a few years ago. So let us come round, blip this, have another look at the inside of the 675 LT. Very similar, obviously, to the spec I did for my Spider in terms of configuration, just different colours with the black Alcantara, the blue embroidery in the headrest, always a very nice touch. Let me take a seat back in here, where, my word, it is very, very toasty right now. But finger on the button, and into life we go. The stitching is so nice, the blue stitching. Senna idea overload right now. To almost replicate this, how good would it look? Senna has, well, even more visual carbon, satin carbon everywhere. This has a few panels down here, which are protected by the Topaz PPF on the central tunnel. To do the lift system, you actually have to close the door, so let me pull that back down. We had all the jokes about the soft closed doors back then, and it's actually in the mode anyway, so ride height going down. The hydraulic system in the McLarens actually take a moment or so you have to wait while it's doing it, and if you open the door, it actually cancels it. So that tends to be why the cars are left looking like that, with gigantic gaps that you could stick almost a head inside in the wheel arch. But my word, it is boiling. So the lift is down, the car is sounding awesome, and let me get the door open back up because heat is a bit over the top. 500 cars. How cool is this to have the LT back on the channel? Really, really, really awesome. Those look so nice in the sunshine right now. Well, alas, off we go for the moment. It's super cool being back in here. I love it, absolutely love it. What a cool car to see again on the channel. Now now looking how it should look. Menacing back down to the ground. When the LT launched, it was really the car, I think, that woke people up to what McLaren could actually do. Track telemetry cameras, I didn't go for those on the Spider that you've got in the front bumper. Wow, so nice. That's just come in, which is a McLaren 650S Le Mans edition. They did not make many of those. It's got the roof scoop and some wheels that pay tribute back to the F1 that raced back at Le Mans, as you can see, just going around the corner there. Advantage GT8 rolling out in the white with halo scheme in green, sounding mega, as always. There it goes. Yes, there we go, that's what we like. I've moved up to the very top of the entire car park so we can take a spontaneous and random walk down to see what gems we can find. And there's actually quite a nice breeze up here as well at the moment, which is very much appreciated given quite how sunny it is. Now the thing that I've noticed is that there are an awful lot of Lamborghinis, Huracans, Aventadors, even Performantes and SVs, tons of McLarens too, but let's just take a little wander and see what's about, starting off right here with this R8 GT Spider. Those are very rare, and right behind that there's an Aventador SV Roadster as well in bright green. Here we've got a couple of older cars, 280 SE, next to that an Austin Healey, very nice hyacinth red AMG GTC Roadster, another AMG GTS Roadster on that side. There's an Austin yellow BMW M4 next to that, or Yas Marina blue M3, Austin yellow M4 just like I used to drive as well, Gran Turismo. Let's come through then, go through the different aisles and see what is about. Lots of bright colours, it's like Skittles everywhere you go here. Aventador, two along from that we've got a Gallardo Roadster Spider. Where shall we begin? Oh, there's a red SV Roadster over that way. Like I said, loads of them about. Polestar from Volvo. Where should we go? Huracan Performante in black. Almost didn't spot it, apart from the wing with Lamborghini's ALA. A couple of Lotuses beyond that, and oh, the car right next to those. A very nice TDF blue GTC4 Lusso. That looks gorgeous. I'd love one of those one day. So, continuing down, a few more Lambos, like I said. Huracan Performante standing out brightly, and then we've got a Gallardo LP560 facelift. When they changed the front bumper, that car's come from Belgium too. Next to that, we've got a Jag XKRS. I think they only made about 50 of those, all in that bright blue, were they? Maybe? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Behind that, Vanquish, Dawn, the Maserati, the original Performante, baby blue. So that was the first gen, the Gallardo Performante, when the Superleggero was the Coupe and the convertible was called the Performante. An M5 that you might recognise. This is my F90 M5 from BMW M that a friend of mine has borrowed for the weekend to drive it here. Cool to have it in the car park with its M Performance parts. We continue down, Turbo S, Hero GTS, California T. Oh, I know lots of you like the R34 GTRs, so let's come have a quick look at the skyline just here. I actually think there are two of these. I think there's another one down towards the front. Mustang Super Snake. Another Lamborghini Urus. There are loads of those about. It's like the freshest car of the year, I guess. Oh, and look, another SV in royal blue there too. Huracan Spider. Let's come this way where I've spotted a quite nice Vantage V12S. The colour on that, good, winning choice. And we've got right here, 911 GT3 Touring. Good choice, come over from Germany. Keep going through, F-Type R, Boxster, AMG GTS, Nissan GTR, G-Wagon. Let's come have a quick look at this SV. How nice is that? Really, really good choice. Top spec to the person who owns that car. Vantage Roadster, left roof down. I hope that hasn't got too dusty through the day. Rapide, Huracan Performante in red. Like I said, those are skittled just about everywhere in this car park. Aventador S, Huracan Spider, back where we started earlier. Let's come through this way though, just to see what we've got on this side. Not that many Ferraris yet. In fact, 488 just there, 488 Spider. There's a GT3 RS, first generation just over there. The 650S Le Mans, 570S at the end, Aventador GTR, 911 GT2, 570S Spider, 720, 570S, Phantom Drophead. This literally just goes on. That's a good colour. Yellow 430 Coupe. Oh, look at what's next to it. A Stratos. That's pretty unusual. Crazy, cool to see that. Then we've got an old Vantage. That looks very, very nice. R8 V10 Plus. This is literally just absolute heaven if you're into supercars. Everywhere we go, just interesting stuff to take a look at as we walk down here past a lineup like Alpinas, for example. Alpina D3 by Turbo, Vantage, Range Rover SVR, you name it. What do you like? Oh, Nissan GTR from Litchfield, next to a Rapide, yellow Boxster. If you do F-types, to be honest. Very bright yellow Carrera GTS, RS7, R8 Plus. There we go. Another GTR tucked in down there at the front in blue. Oh, back to the Carrera GT, of course, how could I miss that? Porsche's V10 supercar, previous gen, before the 918 with its hybrid tech, but the roof panel that removes, stows away, manual gearbox, awesome machine. Bright green Aventador S, there's a bright blue Cayman Gt4 just there at the front. Lexus RCF, C63S, GT3, quite a few Focus RSs around over the weekend. Nitrous blue, the launch colour originally. Oh, where else do we go? PTS GT3, right-hand drive, in Gulf Orange, TBR Tuscan, goodness me. GTRs, a couple of cars we see a few of, this is unusual, well, so's that. More Alpina, 6 Series. What are we looking at exactly here? Vauxhall Holden GTS, not a car you often find around the UK. Ariel Nomad, Morgans are always very cool. M4, normal M4 with a GTS-like kit on it with the splitter in the wing, more Lambos, a Performante, an Aventador S, a Performante Spider, back to the double Urises. That is the Aston Martin Racing with Red Bull version of the V8 Vantage, blue with a couple of red accents around it. Where else do we go? Where do we go here? Let's go this way. Red Cayman Gt4. Oh, look just beyond the Gt4. You see where I'm going here? Past that, I mean, they're nice, but the DB5, that is beautiful. Lovely, not just not just modern cars here, mixing in a few classics as well. Another 430. Is that a bit of an S65 or something we have there? Lotus 720S, Performante. Goodness me, how do you pick? Is that an M4CS? Yep, that's an M4CS in San Marino blue. So, you see my point. This place is littered, and this is just one of the days. On other days here, there's been a 918 Spider, there's been a Chiron, there have been 2 McLaren Sennas from the factory. What else have we had? I think you get the point. Just crazy cars all the time. Also just noticing there's a 4C Spider down there. Actually, I'm going to continue through. There's something else I want to show you. Now, just one row down from the supercars into the main paddock where it's incredibly busy is the exact car that I want to show you right in front of me. This is the 1968 Ford Escort Mark I from Alan Mann Racing. In 1968, this was the British Touring Car Championship winner. This very car, and it is the reason that this very gold, the Alan Mann Racing Gold, is going to be painted for the stripes and wheels on my inbound Ford GT, as well as my Focus RS, which is over in the DriveTribe stand where we're doing the schmeeting, being represented by the same colour scheme with the red and gold. How cool is it to see that exact car right here in the paddock in Goodwood? Hopefully one day I'll be able to get my Ford GT with it for a photo. How awesome would that be as well? But for now, I'll say goodbye to it and see it later on. This is a pretty special car, by the way. This is the McLaren F1 that raced at Le Mans in 1995 and turned out to be the victor. That's the car that won the race. The legend that I think pretty much started it for McLaren where they are now with the 3-seater F1. Very special to see it here driving up the hill climb. The DriveTribe stand has been home to my cars throughout the weekend, so it's a big thanks to them for this to be possible, to host the schmeetings here and to meet so many of you. So thanks for coming along, for taking the pictures and for posting them and sending them to us, and also to Dub Customs for finishing the work on the cars just before the show, the wrap on the AMG GTR into the Neon Solar Beam Yellow, and also the final parts of the first stage of the Focus RS, the carbon package from Ventus Veloce, the proto-trim interior that was done just before, and a few smaller things. But there's a lot more to come with that car, so stay tuned if you want to see the project developing in due course. But there we go. This is pretty much the end of the show for me for now. There have been a lot of videos in the last few days, a lot more to come, and I'm looking forward actually to driving home with these two. I think it's going to be awesome. But today has been pretty fun, being reunited with the 675 LT, to be able to bring it back to you guys on video. So a big thanks to the new owner, awesome guy, for letting me do that, letting me just have a look around it. To be honest, truly special for me. Some great memories with that car, from seeing it in the McLaren production centre when it was being built, to taking it on its first trip and adventure. But that is it for this time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Appreciate your support as always, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.